Hi everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jamila and this is Love Mila. I wanted to thank all of my current subscribers. Welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. This channel is about sewing. I have a few videos on homesteading and I hope to have some different things coming up. I have a lot recorded. I just have to edit them and put it out. But today it is the end of October and I wanted to share some of the fall, I'm gonna say short of plans, but just what's on my radar. I don't want to make solid plans. I have a lot of things that I'm working on, right? And a lot of thoughts. So I just want to share some of those with you. And I also want to share a few things that I got from a recent McCalls and Vogue sale at Joann's Fabrics, and the McCalls includes, the Nomi patterns, and so we have some of those that are new. So stay tuned to the end to see those. So the first garment I'm working on right now is sort of a mashup, and it's this Vogue 9285. Okay, and I cut it off at the waist, so it's not going to be a top. It's actually going to be like a full dress tunic type thing. Anyway, I cut it off at the waist and put the bottom of this McCall's 8113. So we'll see how it comes out. I didn't do a muslin this time. I just kind of drew a sketch and I wanted the high-low effect at the bottom. Voluminous, puffy sleeves. It's just going to be a big deal. However, I'm a bit disappointed now because I didn't choose a fabric that's a big deal. I want it to be gray, but now I kind of don't like the gray. So what I did, here's the gray. And it's okay. But it's kind of like that. Now that I'm looking at it, I want something that pops a little more now that I'm making it. However, I think I have a nice trim that will add a touch to it, and so it may come out looking a little more like a Victorian, which is okay. I'm gonna put this trim on the collar, on the sleeves, and maybe on the waist to separate the bodice from the peplum. So we'll see how that goes. But that's what I'm working on currently. I'm also working on a couple of fezzes that you see over here for my son and his friends. So I'll share more about that later. Let's see. Next on my radar that I should be working on is this McCalls. So for the fall, I think I want to make D. I want to have the length. This is just like a tiered dress. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, so I might put a picture up. But it's McCall 7948. I'm going to make view D. And it's a tiered dress. I'm not going to use these sleeves. I really like the sleeves on this Simplicity is what the model is wearing. View A. The sleeves on this with this McCall's. It's kind of just a plain top, but the sleeves give it a little punch. Should be simple to make, and I want to make it in this nice burgundy, kind of a wine color. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I started this already maybe sometime around this time, maybe last year around this time. But I have this, I'm making this in black, and then this drape, which is a separate part. You don't have to make it in the same fabric, which is why I really like this pattern. So this overlay drape is going to be in a gold metallic color just for a fancier event. And then I have the skirt portion, instead of like a pencil skirt, it's flared out a little bit more. I don't have a picture of that, but basically it's black and it's gold. And instead of the boat neck collar, neckline that she has, not collar, I want a high collar. I don't know. It almost might look like kind of like a sari with the sash on the with the drape on the side. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, these are like sketches that I had. But I only cut it out. I haven't even started to construct it yet, so I need to get popping. And that's why I say it's on my fall radar. And just short of a plan. I was asked to construct a garment, and I was looking at this pattern for a while, never got it. It's Vogue. It's a very easy Vogue, which I hope is very easy. It's 92.74. Yikes. But I really like the asymmetrical kind of design. It's just a little different. It has the collar, and I like the length of B, which is down into the thigh. I'll probably make it longer, like add about 6 more inches. I like something long and dramatic as far as coats. I actually want to make a lot of my clothes even longer because I feel like with my height and my build, it just makes things look a little more pronounced and more like elegant. So that's kind of the look that I'm going for, the style that I'm going for. But anyway, I said for me, someone else really asked for this. However, like I said, it's been on my radar as well. I just never bought it. And so it gave me the reason to buy it. So when Vogue was on sale, I just bought this for them and one size for me as well. So let me show the fabric for that. It's going to be this. And I think it's so cute. It's going to be like, well, this is like kind of a royal blue. Okay, had some technical issues. Anyway, this is the fabric that I'm having for this. And we will see. It's not first on my list to do. I think that this was actually part of my sewing plans in the beginning of the year. And then it got warm. And then, so now it's back on my sewing plans. But this is a Mimi G Simplicity 9687. And I'm going to make this whole outfit. And I have this nice, it calls for a knit, I believe. No, it doesn't. It calls for wovens. The pants, it can be a knit. But anyway, I have this really nice, soft, I don't know if you can see the real color on here. It doesn't look like it because of the lighting. But it's not as light as the lighting shows on the camera. But I just think it'll be really nice and soft and comfortable. I wanted to make it originally for the airplane when I was going to Dubai. Sometimes airplanes can be cold, but just nice for travel and just hanging out and stuff like that. So I think it'll be really cute, this set. Some things that are honorable mentions, right? So those things I really do want to get done. Honorable mention. So I want to make a coat. I've never made a coat, and I really want to try it. So I was looking for wools this weekend. Earlier this week, I didn't find anything that I really liked. So if you all have any recommendations on places I can get like a nice wool that looks a little bit different, maybe a different texture or something like that. It doesn't have to be like 100% wool. It could be a blend. That's fine. Even a tweed, like that's fine, because this calls for a lining. So this is a Nomi. I don't remember when I got it, but anyway, this is Nomi 2001, and this is by Beauty Jador, and a few people have made it. It's been pretty popular, I think, last year, and it's basically like a notched trench coat made of wool. I really like it because I want to do the facing and possibly a different fabric, you know, to make it pop a little bit. And then the sleeve, there's sleeve bands that you can also color block. So I've just been thinking about that instead of making it one solid color. Yeah, so that's an option. And then this McCalls, which I've had for a while, wanted to make and never made it. McCalls 7848, and I think I'm gonna make view C if I do make it, and do a contrasting sleeve. I don't know, I'm all about the contrast. And I don't think I'll need to make it in a floor length like this is. I'm a bit concerned about, well, I'm not concerned about the neck because I'll make the collar. Have you noticed that I like collars? Anyway, so I really like this, and it's a zipper front, and I like that installation process better as well. I think it looks cooler to have a nice, beautiful zipper in the front. All right, and then this honorable mention, like that coat isn't #1, but I really do want a coat. And this is just a possible garment to make, a military style garment. I originally bought this for my sister, who is a pilot, to have her like in navy with like silver or gold buttons. I don't know, it looks pilot-ish, airplane-ish, the way she has it, in like a navy blue or black or something like that. But then I have a Pinterest inspo that I could show as well, and just to add a little more to it. So anyway, that's on the radar. Okay, now I don't do a lot of pattern hauls anymore because, or I don't show a lot of the patterns that I get because I don't get as many anymore. When I began sewing like seriously and found out about Joann's pattern sales every weekend and got on the Something Delightful website when it was Something Delightful, I just always bought a bunch of patterns. But because I have so much in my inventory now, I slowed down because it's just a lot of repetitive styles and a lot of things that I can modify. So let's show what I did have. And so first, this is an older McCalls 7846, and it's just a poncho, and I like the poncho because of the collar. So I have poncho patterns, and I actually made a collar, or it was like a Salchi collar. It was a Berta, and I can show a picture of me in it. And I actually created the collar because to me, if it's gonna be fall time or winter or something like that, then I want my neck covered. Personally, I would still be cold, and so that's the only reason why I was really drawn to this. As is a cut on the fabric, and so it hangs a little funny, but this looks like it actually wraps around, so it's symmetrical. I guess that's what I'm saying. So if you ever cut a poncho and it's just one piece, then it's like one part is a seam and then the rest of it is a fold. And sometimes it's not symmetrical. It's not meant to be symmetrical. So it looked like that this might be a little more symmetrical because there is an actual cut here, and then you create the collar. So I really want to try that in this fabric. I'm so glad my fabric's in nice bundles now. So I have had this fabric for a minute, and I've been trying to use it for the perfect like nice outerwear. So I want to make this poncho with this kind of Aztec cool fabric. I got this from Joann's a while ago. I don't think I've seen it since. And I want to make some actual joggers with it, or just some relaxed pants with it too, if there's enough fabric. So we'll see. So anyway, that's on my radar. So much on this is McCalls 8347. This is another poncho type, but not quite. And I really like view A. If you can see it, again, the collar, but also the belt. I just think that's really cute. Probably will be really easy to put together. I don't have a fabric for that yet, but I like that. We'll do the Know Me last. This McCalls 8226 is for my son, of course. We don't do Halloween. However, these costumes are just things that he likes anyway. So just playing, with his pretend play. He's all about first responders and firefighters and all that. Of course, you have scrubs for being a doctor and a white coat, all that good stuff. So that's for him. And then these two are the same pattern, but one is for men and one is for boys. 7638. We need to take pictures as a family and things like that. And I want us to coordinate a little bit more. So hopefully I can choose something where my husband and son can dress up together. But you have to pay attention because one packet, again, is for boys and one is for men. So you have to buy two. Sometimes they all come in one packet, but this was not one of those. And then this is for my husband. Just some relaxed wear. And I'm not too great at sewing for him. And so we'll see if that changes. Was one of my goals this year, was to sew more for my family. I haven't been sewing as much this year in general, but I have been doing a lot of other things that I hope to feature on the channel in a short amount of time. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. And then the last one is a Nomi. This is the latest Nomi that came out for, I believe, fall. And this one, when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is boss. So this is 2054 by Kichi B Style. So this is my first time buying a pattern designed by her. I really love the sleeves. Like, I just think that that is so boss. A nice futuristic look, right? And having it in this neon green, while it's probably not my personal choice, it looks really nice on her. And I think that was a great color choice for her and for the picture and everything like that. The pants I like as well. What I probably won't do is all of the pockets. That's not my style, but this front fly, that's kind of like, I don't even know what to call it, but it looks interesting. So I'm all about the interest. Yeah, so these pants have actual pockets, like patch pockets on the side. So I will probably just keep those. If I do a cargo pocket, it'll be on the side like a regular cargo pant, but not up and down the legs and not on the back of the legs at all. So, but the top is really what I'm here for. So that's why I got this. And my loves, that is it for this. I hope that you like some of my fall radar, and hopefully I'll be able to show you some finished products soon. Bye. Thank you for watching so much. I'll talk to you later.